Hi everybody, and we're back. It's me, Caressa, again, and we're going to finish coloring our cake picture today. I wanted to point out it is completely dry. It's been 24 hours. You don't need to wait 24 hours if you're doing this at home. 30 minutes to an hour, however long it takes for it to dry is fine. I'm going to use some colored pencils. I'm going to use my Posca colored pencils. I quite like these. These are a new addition to me, and I really, really like them. I'm going to set them to the side because I don't really have room for them, pardon me, room for them up here. But, yeah, I really do quite like these pencils. They're up there with Prismacolors as my favorites. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with these, I don't know what we're going to call these, chocolate curl things. So I'm going to start with a darker brown pencil, and I'm just going to shade. Wait, this is brown. Yeah, this is brown. It looked a little dark there on the paper, so I was like, is this brown? This is brown. I'm going to go up the crease a little bit to make it look a little darker. And in here as well. Same thing with this one, just trying to keep in mind where my shadow would be. Since the light is, I guess, coming from this direction, it would come this way. I'm going to blend it out a little bit with another brown color, a lighter brown. This is like a sort of a burnt sienna color. Okay. I'm going to feather it out a little bit at the edges, make it a little, blend a little bit better. If you hear this clicking noise, that's me moving these trays of pencils around, so just so you know. Now, let us color this orange. So I'm kind of just, how do I put this? I'm moving kind of in dashy circles like this to kind of indicate the texture of the orange. I'm doing a little bit lighter over here. So it looks like, you know, the dimpled texture of an orange. And here I'm going to put striations as I shade, like just lines, kind of. Because when you look at a slice of orange, it has those striations where the flesh of the orange is. Now this white part I'm going to keep white, but I am going to shade it a little bit yellow. Again, to make it look, you know, like it's citrus. To keep it the orange-yellow sort of theme. And taking, we're going to move pretty fast here because, you know, these are small areas. I'm going to try and put a little of this cream color right here where the seeds are. I'm not too worried about, you know, making it too light. And just, you know, we're just going to kind of bop around the whole piece and just do our shading. Now let's see, for this whipped cream thing here, I'm thinking we could do a little pink maybe. And same thing, I'm keeping it white, but I'm just gonna shade right here. Just like that. And a little bit too where the strawberry makes like its shadow, makes its impact of where it's sitting. And let's go with sort of a vermilion orange color. And we're going to shade just a little bit. We've already pretty much shaded the icing because we've got white and orange and it's already got depth, but I'm going to add just a little bit more. Like where under the orange and whipped cream are sitting. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Just where I think it needs a little extra depth. Let's see. Maybe some here. And some here where it butts up against this cherry here. While I'm thinking of it, this cherry needs to be shaded a little bit. Come in with a warmer dark green. You could also do this in a warm brown. That would probably be a better idea. Now, I'm thinking about the cake itself, this texture here. And I'm going to look through my pencils here. And I'm thinking, thinking actually a little bit of a yellowy brown might not hurt for some texture and some shading. You can see I drew some texture in here to kind of indicate cake, and we're just going to kind of continue that. And then I'm just going to kind of loosely scribble, and I'm just doing circles. Just doing some circles. And then the same for the middle and the bottom. And I'm going to come in with, I think, some more colors too. I don't think this is going to be the only color I shade the cake with. So how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I know I always ask that, but you know. Want to say hi. Want to say how you doing. Bottom layer now. Been watching some Columbo. My cozy mysteries as usual. Nothing too much new going on with me there. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to an orange. And I'm just going to kind of, instead of doing the dash thing, well, actually we'll do a few dashes. Kind of help blend it out a little bit. And then I'm just going to scribble it in, just like I did with the brown. Creating that illusion of, you know, like this is a cakey texture, is what we're trying to do. Checking to make sure you can see what I'm doing there, that I'm still in frame. Okay, to the bottom. All right. I might kind of just randomly. Sorry if this is jiggling the camera, by the way. I kind of can't help that. But I'm just kind of putting specks here and there. You know, just kind of like you would find in a cake, you know? You'd find little bits and bobs and little, maybe it's like a carrot cake. Maybe there's little pieces of carrot. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now let's move down here to the fork. Now the fork is, again, another one that's pretty much done for us because we did that grayish stripe. I'm just going to reinforce that with a little bit more gray. I'm going to come in here and just, first of all, do the dark areas, like so. And then I'm just going to go in the middle of the stripe we made and make another kind of gentle line. And there we've got our fork. Not too much, not too much detail going on there. And now, here's our background. Here's where the cake is sitting. I'm going to take this darker green. Actually, that's a lie. I don't want that green. I want this green. And I'm just going to shade under the fork. And I'm going to shade under the cake as well. And the cherry. Making sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to put a little bit there. I'm also going to just flick my pencil like this to just kind of give depth to this, oh, I don't know what you'd call this table-like area. I'm just dragging my pencil, I'm taking it, and then I'm just pulling it up, just like that. There we go. And now we're pretty much done. We don't really have to do anything. You could add more to it. In fact, I'm thinking of adding a little more to it. Let's take a darker blue. And I'm just going to add some stars, because I just think that would look kind of cute. Just like that. One in the corner here. I don't know, I just thought it would look kind of cute. And then maybe like some sprinkle shapes. Like that. I don't know, I kind of like that. More stars here. More sprinkle shapes. Another star here. Sprinkle shape. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. And then for the purple area, let's take a darker purple pencil here. I'm thinking stripes. Make sure I'm in frame. This is kind of a weird, wild background, I know. But I love color, and sometimes I just like to just go on instinct about what I feel I want in something like this. And that's what I've decided to do. Now, I think I'm going to just leave this green in the background like that. I'm not going to put a pattern on it because I feel like it helps it recede more than the bottom, which I'm kind of wanting to come forward a little bit more. Whoops. Oops. I'm dropping pencils. Okay. Whoops. Anyway, I'm trying to keep the background to be kind of in the back and this to come forward a little more, the bottom here where the cake is sitting. So I'm just wanting to keep this green part blank. But, you know, I think we're done here. Actually, no, we're not. I'm going to take this white jelly roll and I'm going to put some highlights. I'm going to just kind of dab my pen just a little bit like that. Put some highlights here. I don't know if you can see them very well. They'll take a minute to dry and kind of show up. And on the cherry, I'm going to put a big one right there. And there we go. I know it's kind of a short one today, but we really didn't need to do a whole lot. The markers really do the work for us here, and we don't really have to do a whole heck of a lot. So as you can see, this is what our picture looks like. Let me move back a little bit so you can hopefully see. Move back a little bit more. Whoop, whoop. There we go. As you can see, this is our finished product. I hope you enjoyed today's drawing. I enjoyed finishing this up with you guys, and I hope you stay tuned for more. Please like and subscribe. No pressure though. And I will see you guys soon, okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye.